little under 6 minutes away here at Sichuan Stadium. Marcus Douthit with 9 points in the first half. A quiet 9 points. Philippines trying to conserve something here with their sight set on a semi-final spot. Japeth Aguilar, one of their most athletic players, very active in the lane. Let's take a look at leading scores for both these teams. El Braiki and Khalifa Salim with 7 apiece. Rashid Zayabi with 5 points. Meanwhile, for the Philippines, Douthit, Lutz, and Lassiter all with 9 points for the Philippines. Chris Chiu with 4. JV Casio, after a 27-point night against Korea yesterday, played sparingly in that first half. 1 3-pointer for Casio. Rajko Torman has to be judicious in how much he plays each of his key players in this game, trying to get them some badly needed rest with a spot in the semifinals looming. For the UAE, they can really go all out, both today against the Philippines and tomorrow against Malaysia. The UAE looking for their first win of the Jones Cup. That gentleman, Khalifa Salim, should be a key factor for them in the second half. The UAE yesterday coming so close against Chinese Taipei before falling 92-87. They had a 17-point lead on the tournament hosts at one stage, but could not put it away. Injuries down the stretch hurting them, and the Chinese Taipeiers exploding on offense in the fourth quarter. 36 points in all for Chinese Taipei in the final 10 minutes. For the Philippines, lost yesterday to Korea 78-70. Had they won that one, they would be atop the Jones Cup standings, tied on 1-loss record with Korea, but holding the head-to-head tiebreaker. As it stands, the Philippines 20 minutes away from a Jones Cup semifinal spot. The third quarter when we return.
So many.
Taipei City, ESPN's live coverage of the 33rd William Jones Cup. The Philippines leading the UAE 38-31. Sean Farquhar back with you here. The Philippines, if you're just tuning in, a win here, and they qualify for the semifinals of the Jones Cup. Different tournament format than in years past. Previously, just a straight round-robin tournament. Team with the best 1-loss record at the end of round-robin play claimed the Jones Cup. This year, an added wrinkle. They still play round-robin, but then the top 4 teams going to the semifinals. 1 plays 4, and 2 plays 3. And that's why the Philippines, with a win here, would go into Final 4, which start on Saturday. The tournament wrapping up here at Sichuan Stadium on Sunday. Pinoy fans, the Filipinos, living, working here in Chinese Taipei, out in support of their national team. The popularity of basketball in the Philippines cannot be overstated. Far and away the #1 sport in that country. For the UAE, basketball really in its infancy in the Emirate. Khalifa Salim will start the third quarter. Hussein Ahmed, Abdallah, Rashid El Zayabi, and Salim Mubarak. It's El Zayabi. Baseline jumper is short. Casio looking to work the alley-oop and does. Aguilar on the finish. An explosive start for the Philippines. A whistle after the basket. Casio, just that quick look over to Aguilar. Silent communication. And a pretty finish. And then Aguilar, I think, called for the foul. His foot inadvertently hitting Khalifa Salim as he hung on the rim. So that bit of showboating costs the Philippines a foul. 40-31 with the third quarter just underway. Abdallah picking up his dribble. Salim, ball away. Tew. Fouled on the way up. Foul is on Hussein Ahmad. Tew with 6. Philippines now lead by 11. Tew on Ahmed. Casio trying to take Salim out of the UAE offense. Mubarak, hook shot, ungainly, but effective. Second basket for Mubarak. Lassiter whipping it down to Tew. Passing back, smart play by Lassiter with the defender chasing him. Douthit on the weak side. Al-Zayabi, 1.88 meters, cannot handle the 2.11 meter. Marcus Douthit, a former second-round pick of the Los Angeles Lakers. Played basketball throughout Europe before making his home in the Philippines. 11 for him, 44-33. Philippines on top. El-Zayabi over his defender. He's missed a couple of shots already here in the third. Casio back to Tew and fouled on the perimeter. That's 3 team fouls against the UAE, and we have not quite played 2 minutes. Mohamed Al-Braiki comes back in. Oh, Zayabi manages to foul out early in the third quarter. I have to be honest, I didn't realize that Zayabi was sitting on 4 fouls. That's awful. Douthit picking up his own miss. And Jassim Abdallah flailing at Douthit in vain. Native of Syracuse, New York, Marcus Douthit. Played college ball at Providence, Big A school in Rhode Island. Philippines extended to a 13-point lead. Salim for 3. I have him with 10 points since coming off the bench. Aguilar inside. Douthit, 1 bounce. Power move. Hacked by Mubarak. Douthit goes back to the line. This is how he makes his living, folks. Creating havoc in the low post, getting to the line. Third foul on Mubarak. Misses both. Salim over for Ahmed. Now Lassiter 1-on-3. Foul in the lane. Ahmed trying to sell the referee on a call. Yeah, not really enough contact there to send him down. Referee didn't fall for the dive. So with that foul, Zoran Zapcevic has some choice words for the officials. Abdallah sits down. Kais Omar. And the Cal State Fullerton alumni at the line. One of two, and then how about Lassiter alertly coming down the lane, picking up his own missed free throw. Douthit turn around. Douthit pulling it off the rim and then jamming it home. Salim lost it momentarily. Long three, yes! Ooh, Khalifa Salim showing his range. Why he does not start is a mystery. Casio, Douthit, and Aguilar will protest, but clearly a travel. El-Braiqui looking for Salim. Instead, we'll keep it. Philippines expecting El-Braiqui to pass. Instead, he goes straight to the cup. So the UAE hanging around here, down by 8. Casio around his defender. Scoop and hoop. A little more pedestrian score line for Casio with 5 points after 27 yesterday. El-Braiqui, good pass inside. Salim Mubarak hacked. He'll go to the line. Neither team really with a great deal of energy. Feeling the toll of playing games over 6 straight days. Khalifa Salim is on Casio. Tew. Thought that was an open shot. Aguilar. foul on Tew. I think Rajko Torman is going to have to get Tew out of there. Chris Lutz is set to check in. And we have a timeout on the floor. 4:53 to go in the third. The Philippines closing in on a semi-final spot. We'll step away. You're watching the Jones Cup live on ESPN. 51-43, the UAE's most prolific scorer here in the Jones Cup, Rashid El Zayabi, has fouled out. Chris Tew also in foul trouble himself for the Philippines. This a day where the Philippines look to qualify for the semifinals and at the same time manage the minutes of their players. Still a game against Japan tomorrow before the semifinals go on Saturday. So Rajko Torman bringing players in and out of the lineup, trying to get them a breather. For the UAE, meanwhile, winless in 5 games, they're not going to the semis. They can go all out here in search of their first win. The 2011 Jones Cup, Salim, Ahmed, Al-Braiki, Is Omar, and Mubarak in the game for the UAE. Salim puts up a 3. That shot redirected. Douthit, Casio, Lassiter, Aguilar, and Chris Lutz. 5 on the floor for the Pinoys. Smart drive. JV Casio, show and go move. Salim for Ahmed. Lutz is on Ahmed. Now Douthit picks him up. Mubarak had an open look at the basket. Couldn't convert. Lutz. Long lead foot. Traveling the call. On the replay, I don't see the traveling violation. They've certainly called it very tight in the Jones Cup. Ahmed for 3. Aguilar in transition. Stops up short for the 8-footer. 12-point spread for the Philippines. 4 blocks for Aguilar. Marcus Douthit called for the foul against Al-Braiki. Mubarak takes the seat. Jassim Abdallah back in the game. Mohamed Al-Braiki now in double figures with 3:30 to go in the third. Omar Alameri, limited minutes so far. Philippines shooting 70% here in the third quarter. Lassiter. And that's picked up by Aguilar, who steps on the line. Torman not happy with the play of Aguilar. Lets him know it. Salim, his 3-point attempt blocked by Casio. Lutz, shake and bake in the lane. Omar Alameri with the foul. Chris Lutz to shoot a pair.
14号阿拉梅里拉手犯规 ，Number 10 holding foul。14号鲁兹马特两次 ，Number 14 lose 2 shots。
Phil Am, Chris Lutz played collegiate basketball in the United States at Marshall. .44, 2:38 to play in the third. Khalifa Salim works against Casio. Salim just so fast. Jet shoes for Salim. Here's Lassiter, open three. Gilas tracks it down. Lassiter passing over, Douthit. Changes direction in midair, goes glass. Philippines lead by 13. 8 for Douthit here in the third quarter. 17 overall. Omar, Abdallah, Alameri can't find his way through the Philippines defense. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Omar puts one up. That's a shot clock violation. The ball nowhere close to the rim. Lassiter flips. Omar. The rebound. Salim popping it up. Lutz stood his ground, denied the alley-oop. 3-on-2. Continuation. And Japetha Gilar goes to the line. There's the foul. And Aguilar with a nifty finish. So Aguilar settles for the deuce, 61-46. 7-point halftime lead, more than doubled here to 15. Alameri, 3-ball. Keeps them within hailing distance with the fourth quarter to come. Lassiter, Gilar trying to hit Douthit now. Over to Lutz. Douthit gets position. Just a bully in the lane against these Emiratis. Marcus Douthit. .10 third quarter for Douthit. Albraeki beyond the free throw line. Zoran Zapsefa is seeing his UAE team settle for jump shots. Lassiter putting it up. Now there's going to be discussion about whether or not that basket counts. We may get one more look. Make or miss, the Philippines are in control heading into the fourth quarter. Looking to lock up a semi-final spot. Philippines pulling away here against the UAE. We'll take a break and return you to Sichuan Stadium. Philippines leading the UAE 65-49.